It's our last video update from the Australasia Shipwreck Exploration Project. This footage is from last Sunday. Dan tells us a little bit about what it's like to draw the shipwreck fragments underwater.
The hardest thing about drawing underwater is the visibility, number one. Number two is stabilizing yourself because you're in a weightless situation, and when you stop to try to draw something, you have to stabilize not only stabilize your drawing slate, but your hand, etc., and capture those details, all the while kind of floating free. And the other thing is the cold. You tend to shiver when you're down there, so the lines get a little squiggly at times. So vision, visibility, the cold and shivering, and being able to stabilize yourself and your slate all become factors in capturing the details.
Keith Meverden tells us how all this work gets done on such a small budget. Meverden is a maritime archaeologist at the Wisconsin Historical Society.
We got a great group of volunteers helping us out on the project. There's just two of us that are employed full-time by the Wisconsin Historical Society, so the rest of the project is really run, and a lot of the work is done by the volunteers who keep coming back year after year.
And here are some of those volunteer divers.
My name is Krista Waller, and I'm from Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I've been coming up as a volunteer since 2005. And I come up because I enjoy it. It's a challenge. I always learn something new. I really enjoy shipwrecks and learning about shipwrecks. And I really enjoy the people that I work with. The volunteers are great. Keith and Tammy are great. And we always have a lot of fun and get a lot of good work done. So
Great. So can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing right here?
I'm tracing out my section that I worked on. This is, if you can see it, the tracing paper. This was the propeller shaft, and it has collapsed outward like this. So it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of a big jumble of stuff, but I'm tracing my mapped copy that I worked on underwater onto some graphing paper. We're going to put all of our different sections onto one large master copy. And from that, they will scan that, shrink it down to a more manageable copy, and then you'll be able to see a whole picture of the wreck as we see it on the bottom.
Paul Bentley provided critical mission support in the form of unending funny stories and wisecracks. He also answered questions from visitors to Whitefish Dunes State Park via marine radio, and he helped divers prepare, but only when asked. That's diving protocol.
My name is Dan Lewandowski. I'm retired. I enjoy scientific diving, so I volunteer. I've been on a couple of projects. I really enjoy doing the work underwater and the documentation of these historic shipwrecks. Shipwrecks are complicated. The construction is complicated, and then the effects of wind, weather, wave, water, age. They break things apart. This particular wreck, there was a fire, so there's fire damage, water damage, the forces of nature break it apart. We still see a lot of the relationship of the original structure, but what you see basically is a wreck site. We see some structure remaining, and then we see a lot of basically litter, from the wreck, just bits and pieces of broken pipe, wood, timbers, in some cases chain and rigging and masting, and it's all buried in some places by sand or zebra mussels, etc. So it's a challenging process to get it all documented.
Okay, I'm Russell Lights, and I enjoy doing this type of work. It's a historical. All these vessels had a purpose for being here, and since there weren't maps or plans drawn for these, we're trying to figure out how they were built. And what I'm doing here right now is tracing my drawing onto my section of the plan. And well, we got a lot of curves because of all the metal pieces that are bent and curved around in here.
Hi, I'm Bob Nelson. I'm from Minnesota. I'm with the Great Lakes Shipwreck Preservation Society, and I worked on a few projects with Tammy. She's helped us with projects on Lake Superior. And so I'm here to learn more, actually, about documenting ships.
Yeah, kind of like almost like a reunion when we come back every year. Have a lot of fun. Great time. We work hard during the day, put in really long hours, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it, and it's a lot of fun.
We hope you've enjoyed our more or less daily updates from the Australasia Shipwreck Documentation Project. The project was led by Keith Meverden and Tammy Thompson of the Wisconsin Historical Society. It was funded by the University of Wisconsin Sea Grant Institute. A big thanks to all the volunteers who made it happen.